I'm taking a strap. I'm strapped up.
What's happening? What was that about?
Let's make the fight happen. We strapped the fuck up.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 278, I think, so Strategies and Podcast. I'm your boy Kam.
I'm your boy Flowz.
And as always, guys, you know what we do. Before we kick off the episode, I want you to head over to our Instagram page or Twitter page. Link in the bio on both of those pages there. That's Strategies and Pod or Strategies and Podcast. Link in the bio, like I said, and that will take you to what situate that stream-wise. So, if you like to listen to your podcast via audio, you've got the usual Spotify, Apple Podcast links there. And then also, if you like the visuals, you've got the YouTube channel link there as well, which we upload a few days after we drop the audio. And then we also got the short form content rolling, all that kind of stuff. TikTok, all that kind of stuff, that's all there as well. So make sure you do that for us, guys. Much appreciated. Flowz, are we good, bro? Back recording in person.
Yeah, man.
So you're feeling better.
Yeah.
Boxing, that's what we're here for, right? What happened this week? What we see, we got, let me see, we got some stoppage, we got Pacheco we can talk about.
Yeah.
Badu Jack also fought. Let's start with Pacheco, I guess. One of our prospects, he's on our prospect list, I believe, he's been there for a couple of years now. Fighting at 168, another contender potentially. We think we both rate him. Obviously, he wouldn't be on our prospect list if we didn't rate him, right? So, up against an undefeated French Cameroonian fighter called Lele Sadjo. Undefeated as well, but didn't know much about him at all. But probably coming hungry, right? Coming hungry, looking to upset. Pacheco is fancied. I think the winner of this is in position to challenge next year.
Okay.
So yeah, it was an important fight that had important repercussions. The first thing I noticed, bro, was, I don't know if you saw the tape. Pacheco, as we know, is very, very big for the weight. He's 6'4", with like a 79-inch reach or 78-inch reach. This Lele Sadjo guy, 5'9", 5'8", 68-inch reach or something. So you already see that, and he's 35 as well. So you're thinking it's probably set up to be a nice work for Pacheco, but bro, it was anything but, to be honest. As expected, Lele Sadjo, hungry af. Came through hungry, came through strong, looking to make an impression. And he made it tough for Pacheco, man. Tough night's work from what I saw. Pacheco didn't have it all his own way. Obviously, naturally, you're looking at Pacheco looking to be on the outside, use his overwhelming size and reach to just dictate from the outside. And Sadjo was trying to come inside. And, you know, like I said, he obliged him, he tried to turn it into a rough scrap. And I think the earlier round, Pacheco was doing well, looking quite comfortable from the outside. But as the rounds progressed, Kevin Sadjo was able to close that gap and get into it, Pacheco on the inside, and spam. You know, usually when you see a short fight against a taller fight, you know, overhand, spam gets, And Pacheco wasn't liking it. And Pacheco actually ended up getting dropped, bro, in the 8th round. Beautiful left hook, caught him. And I think for the rest of the fight, Pacheco didn't look comfortable.
Yeah.
When he got caught, you know, we give him fair play to him. He was able to rock Sadjo, because from there he turned to a bit of a scrap. So he was able to rock Sadjo later on. Didn't drop him, but definitely rocked him and really visibly hurt him. But I do think that Kevin Sadjo was able to give Pacheco a lot to think about. There's still some. Well, actually, before I go into just what I noticed from Pacheco and the flaws in his game, I will give credit to Sadjo. He really came hungry and, you know, put on a performance that to show that, you know, even though he's 35 and he's unheralded, he's no easy touch. So, they gave the win to Pacheco, which I was going to do. There was some talking points about, you know, whether it was deserved and whatnot. But before we get into that, bro, I just want to... Were you able to catch it? You see any highlights or anything?
No, I didn't catch it. Yeah. You can let me know. But what you saying? Run it back or move forward?
He should run it back.
Yeah. Look, I think if there's question marks against someone who's not too new and people are saying robbery, it's only right you can run it back. Look, Crawford's got the belts in the division, right?
Yeah.
So
three of them now. He drops.
He drops to WBC. So And how old's Pacheco? He's still young.
He's still young, yeah. Still early 20s.
Yeah, early 20s. So, look, this is a learning experience, it sounds like. I'll catch it. But always nice to run it back and do it more convincingly.
Yeah.
I think.
Against a guy that you're expected to be, or a guy that you don't want to, I agree. Sometimes, I don't think it was one of those ones where it's like, boy, he got so lucky that just run away. Run it back, you can beat this guy.
Yeah.
I think there's things like Pacheco is still raw to me.
Yeah.
He's not ready for a world title. Obviously, I know he's trying to push him in that direction. He's still young, still got a lot to learn. He doesn't really move his head. So even the knockdown that came from him just keeping his head on center line and not really whatever. The footwork is also lacking, I think. I think he can work on his footwork. Offer a bit more head movement. I think just be a bit harder to hit.
Yeah.
Simple, really. I think he's got a lot of the tools that can help him. The size, the reach. He's powerful enough, I think, as well.
Yeah.
But the defensive aspect, I'm looking at him was a bit lacking. Now, some people were saying robbery. Some people haven't got the ref because, well, they said there was a fight full of clinch, especially in the second half of the fight when he got rocked and got dropped.
Yeah.
A lot of clinching. And they were obviously, comments were blaming Pacheco for that. Some people called him Clincheco. Some people were saying the referee, how can Sadjo win against the crowd and the ref? Because obviously the referee is not docking points for holding.
Yeah.
He's very quick to admonish Sadjo for apparently leaning with his head.
Yeah.
But when it comes to clinching and over excessive holding, they're saying that the referee should have really gone to Pacheco. We know how it goes. The more politically connected fighter is always going to get the rub of the green there. But I don't think fans were happy with the outcome. The scoring was wide. I think one of them was like 117, 110, 160. Yeah, some of the scorecards were wide. I think the closest one was 115, 112, but the other two were wide. And I do agree, I don't think it was as wide as that. From what I saw, I think Pacheco did get it, but it was just close.
Yeah.
But obviously, given the fact that he was excessively holding and this guy's come out of nowhere and dropped him and whatnot, I think fans felt like we deserved something more from the fight. That's why I say run it back. I think run it back, if you show you're good enough, you can beat this guy convincingly.
Yeah.
But yeah, run it back. I think there's no harm in doing that. And bottom line is, bro, watching that fight just told me that Pacheco still got some ways to go. He's talented, he's got potential, but he's not ready for the big dogs yet. Yeah. Simple as. And there's no harm in saying that. We need to rush these guys.
Yes, that's fine. Absolutely fine.
So yeah, decent fight, bro. What else happened? I don't know if you saw. I didn't pay attention to this because I didn't really care. But Pulev and Gassiev, that was for the WBA. I thought WBA got rid of these belts, bro. They're still doing regular belts.
Yeah. Wait.
It's for the regular. What you thought? It was for the world title?
No, I thought it was for interim or something.
No, apparently it was for the regular. I think they're still doing the regular thing, you know.
I thought they scrapped
it as well.
I thought we got rid of that.
But when I said that, he's WBA, I saw the headline saying Gassiev is WBA world champ. So I said, I knew he wanted the real thing, so I said, wow, they must be still doing regular. Well, let's see his interim, but yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's one of these.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. Silvers, I don't know.
I mean, no repercussions for me, really. I don't think these two are going to do much. Obviously, Gassiev, shout out to Gassiev, we know he was a very good unified cruiserweight champion. Mm-hmm. He's moved to heavy, he's been a heavy for a while now. Hasn't gone for him.
Yes.
Hasn't gone for him at all.
Yes.
Inactivity, I know he lost maybe once or twice as well. So yeah, Pulev is 45. We know Pulev has been cooked, to be honest. It was a dirty knockout though. I'm guessing you saw the knockout.
I saw the knockout, yeah.
Do you want to describe to the listeners in case they ain't seen it?
What was it? Was it left hook?
Yeah.
It was a left hook, and when someone falls on the canvas, back.
Yeah. It's a wrap.
He actually tried to get up, but he weren't beating the count.
Yeah.
I don't think he even got to his knees.
Yeah.
he was proper stiff, and as soon as he hit the canvas, it was pretty much lights out.
But that's it for Pulev.
Yeah,
it should be.
Look, I'm surprised he's still fighting,
bro. Gassiev, I'm not expecting him to pull up any trees at heavyweight. I'm assuming you're the same. Shake your head. So yeah,
he's old as well.
He's 32.
Well, he's been around for time.
Yeah. A lot of people. He's a lot younger than people think he is. He's only 32.
I think because who's he fought? Usyk.
He went through that whole.
Yeah, he was part of that era.
He was a young boy. So basically, he was a young boy at that time when that's when it happened. So
okay.
Yeah. But I don't know. I just feel like it's not the same. he looked a lot more scary to me as a cruiserweight
Yeah.
than he has been at heavyweight. From what I've seen at heavyweight, he lost to Wallin. You know, like he's yeah. I just don't think it's happening from a heavyweight. That is what it is. Yeah, which is fair enough. But yeah, what else do we see? One of the oldest champions out there, unfortunately, has lost his belt, Badu Jack. You know, maybe twice a year was a stretch for him. Maybe. Because he usually fights once a year, bro. Maybe fighting twice a year was just a bit too much for his old self. Micheladian, these two keep going back and forth with his title. But yeah, he's won his title back because this was the rematch.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the fight, but apparently it was a stinker. Apparently it was a hug fest, negative fight, not an easy watch. Micheladian, I think that's his name anyway. He's won by UD. Yeah, not many punches thrown. One of those ones where they were clinching and lots of rabbit punches in the back of their heads. You know the type. So apparently it wasn't a great fight. Look, man, these guys are just holding that belt hostage at the moment. We need either one of Zerdo, Jai, Benavidez who comes up to grab that belt. So that, the real guys can fight for that belt, because obviously we know that's the weakest champion left.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Shout out Badu Jack. He says he's not done. 42 says he can come again.
Alright. Yeah, something. Fair
play to him. Fair play to him. Oh, man, we've got a lot of time for Badu. He's had a great career. Free weight champion.
Yeah.
And always held it down. So yeah, man. So but yeah, I'm not surprised that the fight wasn't great, to be honest. The first fight, I watched the first fight. It wasn't amazing either.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is what it is. Flowz, let's talk about next week. A few fights in the making next week. Bit of confusion with some fights, but we'll get to it.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to start with the big one, bro. This is a fight that I don't care for, that I do not plan on watching. I've said I'm not going to watch it, but we have to talk about it. And also on the undercard, there's actual people that are worth mentioning as well. So next week is the Jake Paul card.
Paul AJ.
Sorry, Paul AJ. Paul's the A side. He's the money maker. He's the face of boxing. Paul AJ. We're not delving into this really. There's nothing to delve into. What round do you think is going to happen? That's what I'm going to ask you. What round do you think is going to happen?
Anything past 2 rounds is unacceptable. Unacceptable. When Ngannou gets stopped.
Is it round 3?
Okay, look, you know what?
It might be round 3.
Ngannou,
2 or 3. 2 or 3. It was early.
I can't remember. It was early. Ngannou's not a boxer. Let me say that. Ngannou's not a boxer. I will at least say Jake Paul is a boxer.
Yeah.
I've given him that tag for a long time now. He's a boxer.
Yeah.
So let me even say he can last a bit longer. Let me. But if it's not a knockout and if it goes to 5, 6, yeah, that's ridiculous. AJ, do it in 2. I'll give you some leeway for 3 and 4.
Right.
If you start venturing into 5 and 6 and 7,
it's a wrap for you.
It's an L. It doesn't matter at that point.
I expect him to do it in about 2 rounds. He should. Look at that. He should be looking to do it in 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Should. I think anything past 3 is bad.
Yeah.
So after 3, if he hasn't done it in 3, it's bad. It's a bad look. But yeah, I'm not gonna watch, but I'll see the aftermath and the timeline and whatnot. So we'll see.
Any chance of AJ losing in your mind? Or?
No. No chance of him losing or being rocked, to be honest. Rocked is crazy.
Yeah.
Even if he stops in 1 round but gets rocked, that's still an L to me. You can't get rocked by a Jake Paul.
Yeah. We're seeing who he's got in camp, Jake Paul. Have you seen who he's sparring with?
No. Who's he got?
He's got Cody.
Fair.
Cody, Jared Anderson.
Where is he fighting?
Frank Sanchez.
What?
That's who he's been sparring in camp.
I mean, look, that's not surprising.
Yeah.
You said Jake lives and trains like a boxer. He always has people in his camp. Has to do he lives a life. So fair, but those are good sparring partners. I'm not gonna lie. That's a great sparring partner.
Yeah.
Great, good work.
But same time for me, AJ beats all them man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
AJ beats all them man.
Yeah.
Comfortably, to be honest. Dubois beats all them man, I would say.
Yeah.
So look, and I take you've not even been praying. Jake Paul's rocking black eyes, broken noses.
I haven't heard, but not surprising.
Yeah.
Jake Paul, he lives a life, man.
So I don't know.
and there's no, I don't think AJ's gonna take it seriously. I doubt it.
Yes.
He probably is not gonna. He's still taking it seriously, but not as serious as he could have. Because he should be knocking this guy out in 3 rounds max.
Yeah.
But hey,
look, ultimately, Jake Paul lost to Tommy Fury. So, like, even if I want to imagine a scenario where Jake Paul wins, he lost to Tommy Fury. So there's just no excuse.
Yeah, man.
AJ win, knockout.
Yeah. Did you see the rumor thing? Apparently, again, I'm not paying attention too much, but I was just checking if you saw it. The Ring magazine said they heard from sources that AJ Fury. You was posting the video.
Yeah, I saw it.
I like to respond about Murphy's Law's going to dictate that one one's going to lose their tune-up. Supposedly AJ and Fury are going to have another tune-up next year, and then they'll fight later on in the year. Suppose that's the supposed new rumor mill.
Yeah, I saw Tyson Fury maybe posted. I didn't click it. I didn't watch it.
No, I just saw the Ring posted it. That was it.
Yeah, Tyson Fury posted a video of him, and the headline was Tyson Fury announcement. Obviously, just swipe past. Like, listening to.
I know you.
So I don't know if it's old or new, whatever. But yeah, I've seen that announcement or that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said in the chat, they're both gonna have tune-ups, and one of them's gonna be the tune-up,
and that'll be it.
That'll be it. We're not getting this fight. We're not getting this fight next year, in my eyes. I hope I'm wrong, but at this point, it doesn't have the same.
Yeah.
The same as when these men were in their prime.
It's giving Kell Brook and Khan by the time these. I think these are all eventually fighting now.
Yeah.
But it's just way too late. It's really too late now. We'll take it though. But back to the Jake Paul, Jake Paul card. No, Jake Paul AJ card. Let me get it right. Just worth mentioning as well some people that we are fans of on the undercard. Specifically, one of the other faces of boxing, Alicia Baumgartner. She's obviously, she signed to MVP now to be a second fight with MVP, I believe. Yeah. She's defending the 2 belts that she's got left. She was undisputed, but I don't think she's undisputed anymore. I think she's had to relinquish some and whatnot. Yeah. But against a lady called Lele Sadjo. Baudouin. Just good to see the bomb back in action. And also making her debut for boxer, Caroline Dubois.
For MVP.
Sorry, for MVP.
Yeah.
She's left boxer. Yes. We'll talk about this as well. Caroline Dubois defending her belt up against a lady called Camilla Panata. Now, worth mentioning Caroline, obviously she's left boxer now. And that's not the first fighter that we've seen leave boxer recently a lot since the BBC deal. Obviously, just before BBC deal got announced, Ben Whittaker jumped ship to Matchroom. And we kind of said that there's going to be a lot of people potentially leaving boxer. Since then, your boy Vidal Riley's jumped ship to join Misfits Pro Boxing. And then now, obviously, Caroline has also said, and all these guys, one of the reasons they've said they left is because, Caroline said that, the BBC deal, she doesn't want to be fighting on terrestrial TV, she wants to be fighting on, something that has more of a global reach, which is fair. But, yeah, man, what do you think, bro? It's not looking too good for Benjamin Unstable a little bit.
Yeah.
It's giving very regional, very local.
I liked the announcement that he done, the Jake Paul, Caroline Dubois announcement. And again, we have to give props to Jake Paul, where he's really invested in women's boxing.
100%.
Really elevated it. And he's keep supporting it. So shout out to Jake Paul, shout out to Caroline Dubois. Yeah. All the best for them and their career. We spoke about the BBC deal. And look, it's fine to be regional. Where they've still got what, Azeez, boxer?
Yeah, for now.
For now. For now. And look,
Eubank is now probably the best draw. The biggest draw they have. Probably was always, to be fair, but yeah, Eubank is the biggest draw.
Oh yeah.
But even Eubank, you might not see him again.
Yeah, Eubank has to retire. So
they had 2 champions only. One of them is now left. The other one is Lauren Price. That's the only champ they've got left. Caroline was the other champ.
Yeah, look, they seem to have invested more in Adam Azeez. Look, I don't think Caroline headlined any cards. Vidal didn't headline any. Ben Whittaker, obviously a big loss, but his fan his trajectory is still up and down almost for me. A lot of people haven't bought into him fully.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not buying the excuse from these lot that, BBC's...
It's not global.
That's true. That is true. But you're also not the name that you should be at this point.
You're not him yet.
Yeah. So, look, it's all fine for all parties in my eyes.
Right.
I know it's looking a bit peak for Ben Shalom.
Yeah. A lot of people can't name.
He can still operate within that space for the time being with BBC and putting on for a local audience in that sense, because like we said, with Turkey in the mix, that's kind of damaged, kind of taken over the global reach kind of thing. So and they can still work with Turkey when they need to. So
true.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's still in with Turkey anyways.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
so
cool.
It's fine for me anyway.
Cool. Let's the other fights worth mentioning next week. You mentioned Tim Tszyu in action.
Yeah.
Against a guy called Velasquez. Checked him out. He's another undefeated. Anthony Velasquez. This is on Wednesday over in Australia. This guy's fought 18 times, no losses, so he's undefeated as well. This is Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu's been active this year, boy. He's had 2 losses this year. So I guess he's itching to have, end on the win. I don't really recognise anyone on this Velasquez resume.
What's his KO ratio?
15 KOs in 18 wins, so he's a big hit. Oof. I know you asked that as well, because Tim Tszyu's obviously been stopped the last 2 times, I think. So, we'll see how he does. But, we know Tim Tszyu can't afford to take anyone else, to be honest, because, but we'll see how he does. Aside from Tim Tszyu, we've got 2 cards over in Africa this week.
Yeah, we do.
Now, the first one is in Ghana, and that is going to be Craig Richards, Spider, versus Azeez. And funny enough, when we mentioned this last week, you mentioned that this could be a loser retires match, or both retires match. Both of these guys, I think it's very fair to say, it's coming towards the end.
Yeah.
Richards has lost 4 times now. Azeez has lost twice. They both have a opponent in common with Boati, which they both suffered losses to. Obviously, this is still the light heavyweight division, and we kind of said how the UK light heavyweight division is kind of petered off. These guys were once part of a very thriving young crop of young black light heavyweight UK light heavyweight guys, prospects, and unfortunately they just never really got over the line. Richards did fight Bivol, gave a decent account of himself. I don't think he tried.
Yeah, I'm laughing because he used to hide that performance.
Oh, to be fair, towards I think that he got cooked for most of the fight, but I think the last couple of rounds he started to turn up a little bit.
Yeah.
But it was obviously too late at that point. Bivol sort of chilled.
Yeah, that was a tune-up fight for Bivol.
Yeah.
Warm up, come back from injury.
Yeah.
Come back from a long layoff.
Yeah.
And I thought Bivol took it easy on him. And done his thing, but
Azeez never fought for a world title, has he?
No.
No. Again, I don't see these lot. These aren't really going to go on to be anything in the lightweight division, unfortunately. I think that moment's past them. But I think the loser might look at calling it a day. I don't mean necessarily have a horse in this race, bro, but I do think that Richards is, for me, from our performances from what I've seen, he's a bit more cooked than Azeez. So I fancy Azeez to win this personally. But it's not going to have any major repercussions, but it's worth mentioning because these are 2 guys that we do rate, or we rated at one point, and we're fans of. So that Azeez run, bro, legendary stuff. Remember that run he went? Oof.
Yeah.
Remember we said no one wanted to fight him. He was a handful.
Throwback fighter.
Throwback, bro. You were the war.
Got stronger and stronger.
But at one point I said to you don't want to fight Azeez, boy. He's long to deal with.
Yeah, that is
great run. It
was striking fear to fighters,
bro.
Sapping it,
yeah. But thoughts on the fight, bro.
I think it's a good fight. I still think there's opportunities for the loser. There's opportunities for the winner, not to win
domestically.
Domestic. As in fights that I'll tune in for, that I'll be interested in.
Yeah.
Not that they're gonna look. that division's in a chokehold anyway.
Yeah.
And it's got even tougher.
It's got even tighter.
With Benavides local.
Yeah.
And the good thing is they've mixed it in with their domestic competition.
Facts.
They both have, so we can't take that away from them. They've come up short a few times, which is fine. So they're not the crew who've risen to the top. But look, there's still opportunities, there's still fights I'll tune in for them. But yeah, there's no, I can't see any title aspirations.
Right. Yeah.
For long, to be fair, we've known that for a while.
Yeah.
We've known that for a
Yeah,
while.
we have. Yeah.
But it was just to see who's on the rise to the top of that British scene. And to be fair, Boatsy and Yard were kind of pinned as the two guys.
They were always, yeah.
But it was whether they could challenge them.
Yeah. And at one point we thought they could.
Yeah.
Especially Dan. I didn't even say that Dan would beat Boatsy when that fight was made. I thought Dan was overwhelming.
Yeah.
I was very proud that Boatsy turned up that fight. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
They were one of the few that we thought maybe could upset the supposed dominance of the big two being Yard and Boatsy. You're 100% right about that. And unfortunately they weren't. That's no shame in that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Funny enough, this is a fight we called for back in the day. We wanted these two to mix it up time ago.
Yeah.
Also, I do think it's quite a bit too late now. But hey, I'm not mad at it happening. So, and yeah, you're right. The winner will get a chance to maybe domestically have another big fight. Yeah. But the loser, I can't really make the case for it. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Lyndon Arthur's out there.
Yeah.
I don't know. If Yard and Boatsy mix it in,
maybe the loser can fight with.
Yeah,
we say we
passing on the torch. Yeah, that's possible. Or even upsetting that apple cart.
Yeah,
because
it's still question. Like you said. So
and if they fight at anywhere they're their best, they'll give Whitaker problems.
100%.
If Whitaker doesn't turn up. Yeah. So there is still options there for loser and winner. I wouldn't say. To be fair, they have to show us if they're truly cooked or if they have something left. If it's a cracker, then fight on. But we'll see.
Cool. So the other card in Africa that I mentioned was there's a card going on in Lagos. It's either on the 19th or the 21st.
We don't know.
We've been doing we don't know because Adelaide is supposedly meant to be fighting. David Adelaide, Afro's favourite fighter. He's supposed to be fighting. We don't actually know the opponent, but I heard he's announced on this card. And I'm also seeing that Lawrence Okoli was either headlining this card or was also on this card. Yeah. Okoli's opponent has been confirmed. It's Ebenezer Tete, who we saw up against Wardley. I think we've seen him against Clark and also Dubois. Yeah. Lost all of them. Got stopped in the first by Clark and Dubois. And I think, anyways, so he's against Tete, so expecting a simple, easy knockout for Okoli. But apparently, allegedly, Adelaide is also on this card. I don't know. But we're seeing two different dates. We're seeing Adelaide on the 19th and Okoli on the 21st. But we're baffled because it's both Lagos, both the same arena. The card name is the same, as you said, so we don't actually know. But allegedly, we might see Okoli and Adelaide. We know that they've been sparring together, they're in camp together. So, we'll see. But I expect Okoli to beat Tete's food. And whoever they give Adelaide, he's probably going to stop as well. That's it though. But we can't confirm what the date is on or whatever. But
the most recent post that I saw was 21st. And that didn't have David Adelaide. But as recently as 3 days ago, David Adelaide.
He even gave an interview saying he's fighting.
David Adelaide was. So I don't know that, but I also see Tony Yoka's on the card as well.
Who knows? We'll see when the time comes, bro.
Find out.
But just to add, it's good to see cards in Africa.
Yeah.
Good to see cards in Nigeria, good to see cards in Ghana. I think we see more of that.
Yeah.
Especially when you've got a lot of fighters, like obviously Okoli's Nigerian, Adelaide's Nigerian. AJ, they love him out there. He should have been fighting out there. You know what I mean? So at some point, it's good to see more of these fighters maybe fighting where they're ethnically from. So Flowz, I think one final thing I want to touch upon. I think it's worth something you want to mention maybe. Your boy's popped up again, Keyshawn. We even said last week, where's Keyshawn? It's been quiet. As it happens, we now see him. pop up again. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's good to have the businessman back. And the video, I think you sent it to me.
Keyshawn and
Africa going back and forth.
Yeah. Sorry, as we say, Africa. Keyshawn. Yeah. We know there's been back and forth on Twitter, anyways.
Yeah.
But in true Keyshawn fashion, it seemed like he pulled up on him, right?
Yeah, that altercation. Funny.
It's always funny, right? With those two.
Because, they're both verbalists. They both love the back and forth.
Yeah.
And he heard of the cut smiling because he doesn't have to do a thing. They're promoting it. It's good to have
the businessman back.
Yeah, just him back. And the way he switches up. Switches up. I'm gonna fuck you up.
The way he's
supposed to. On my life, you want. Yeah.
They've got history. We said many times though, but all these guys know each other.
Yeah, sparring.
Bro,
low-key Regiments,
it's low-key. Sparring stories for days. I know these two will chop up after once they fight. Yeah. We know that the promo build for this is golden. As you said, they're both verbalists. Both of them. Keyshawn will rise it. Africa will rise it. Set up. I need that now. Set up, man. I would love to see it. Like I said, I'm happy to see Keyshawn. He's doing the rounds. He saw him with the Shakur did the interview. Keyshawn was right there as well. Yeah. So I haven't really paid attention to the Shakur Tio stuff, but I'll probably watch at some point. Yeah. Good to see Keyshawn out there. I actually saw comments saying actually what they should do is they need to let Keyshawn. They said Keyshawn and Frank Martin should fight. Then the winners should fight Africa. Because obviously Africa's also been going at Frank as well. They've been going back and forth. I don't mind however you want to cut and dice it, bro. But everyone should fight, as you know. So, I'm happy to see him back. I'm happy to see Africa rise it as well, which I knew he would. Man, set it up. That's a great fight.
Yeah.
2 undefeated guys. Yeah, man. Good guys to be rated. I'm looking forward to it, man. If it does happen.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. You never know. But, folks, I think apart from that, I think we can call it a day there.
Yeah.
Happy to.
Any other announcements?
What announcement?
Well, you touched on Vidal joining Misfits.
Oh, yeah. What do you think of that? Obviously, I know you've got a lot of stock in Vidal.
Well, the deadline's about to pass.
Sorry, he didn't win your bet, unfortunately, with the champ thing.
And the sad thing is, Banu Jack's belt was right there for him. Banu Jack's belt was right there for him.
Yeah.
And, maybe down to boxer.
How many times did he fight this year? Twice? Was it twice?
He's been active for a while.
Yeah.
Been active for a while.
A big shame.
Is it twice? Maybe even once. It was I'm not too sure what this Misfits boxing. I know they do the influencer stuff. It sounds like they're trying to move into the actual boxing.
So from what I can see, you've got Misfits boxing outfit, which is the influencer stuff.
Yeah.
KSI and some other people doing very smashing it. To be fair, smashing it. The Vidal Rai has been signed to Misfits Pro, which is just launched, and he's actually their first sign into it. I think, from what I understand. Also, we know Vidal's got a strong relationship with KSI, so it seems to me that Misfits Pro is going to be the professional arm of Misfits Boxing. So they're also doing their own promotional thing. Seems like Jake Paul's got MVP, but Misfits Pro is going to focus on signing pro boxers. I think another boxer got signed as well. It's not just Vidal, but it's their pro arm, and now KSI and Co are dabbling in actual pro fighters and building a stable there as well. So, and I guess again, it makes no sense. I mean, it makes sense in the world based on the fact that we know Vidal and KSI have a relationship together. So that's it really.
Okay. Well, we'll see how it
We'll
falls.
see.
I just think a bit of. It's hard to say if it's been a mismanaged career so far.
I know you feel like he should achieve way more than he is now. He's like 27.
Yeah, he's still young.
He's definitely wasted years though.
I think it's just missed opportunities because I felt like
he's cold as well.
He could have been a pay-per-view star very early.
Yeah.
Just off the back of the KSI stuff.
Yeah.
He could have taken over that crossover boxing stuff.
Yeah. 28 actually.
Because he come to boxing fame through sparring stories.
Yeah.
Who was he smacking up in Mayweather's camp?
Was it Tabiti?
to beat.
Yeah, it would have been to beat.
Yeah, it was, to beat.
The beast.
So yeah, I just feel missed opportunities, but look, there's still time on the
Yeah,
side.
once it's here.
Yeah.
Chef Clark.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see where it goes from here.
Yeah. Cool. All right, Flowz. I think we can call it there. This has been episode 278 of the Stress Season podcast. Once again, I'm your boy Kam.
I'm your boy Flowz.
And as always, guys, you know where to find us on the streaming platforms. Peace.
I'm taking a strap. I'm strapped up.
What was that about?
Let's make the fight happen. We strapped the fuck up.